You look ready to cry like little babushka. I am making
I don't understand a thing.
comrade.
The
The pamphlets are
Matryoshka Postal
disposable.
Service will make sure your letter doesn't contain any errors. Spelling errors, of course.
Are very nice.
This guy.
This has to be some
I
local
see you have
gambling
been
den.
playing some
The man
sort
has
of
3 glasses
dirty
and a
version
lot of bottles.
tennis, comrade.
I wonder how you play. Well, it got all dusty like that. By itself. You look like someone who speaks my language.
Kostam gada po Matryoshka
No.
Meh. What's next?
I'll take you to the leader, comrade. And on the way, you will see our city.
The city. Yes! Great idea. Oh, let's take our time.
Comrade Evan, look at the Crimson Square. One of the central points of our beautiful capital. It's truly magnificent, is it not?
Yes, it is, but it's rather empty, isn't it?
What do you mean? There's a line forming right over there.
Oh, right. Never mind. Sergeant Medvedev isn't letting me out of his sight. Ha, he's a real looky-loo. A board nailed to a piece of wood stuck into the ground. Huh. Nothing special.
Wow. Combat. And I am done for this evening. Goodbye.
How can one live like this? Huh. There's more and more I don't like about everyday life in Matryoshka. Good day. I bet you also only speak Matryoshka.
I assimilated your low vernacular before the current era of obscurantism permeated the nation. Then, as the director of the Department of Foreign
I
Language...
don't understand any of it. I know that
It's in
word.
Matryoshka.
But shouldn't it be foreign languages?
Language. Just one. There is only one foreign language sanctioned in Matryoshka.
Everything's in
I
Matryoshka.
presented the Ministry
I don't
of
understand any
Education
of
with a
it.
proposal for the intensification of the educational dynamic, complete with an exhaustive explication thereof, but alas, I was deferred.
Yeah. Explications. I hear you on that. They can be
people have anything
pretty
better
rough
to do?
stuff.
I presume, dear boy, that your fumbling inquiry is in regard to my
any of you understand me? Unfortunately, I don't speak Matryoshka.
Indeed, the incontrovertible
I can't read
decision
that.
of those
I don't know
dilettantes
Matryoshka.
affected me deeply. I remained imperturbable, lest those commies take pleasure at my discomfiture.
We all know how dilettantes can be. Also, commies is not the preferred nomenclature. Democratically challenged, please.
I'm aware of what I'm saying.
Are you implying I'm not?
I am not imputing
I don't understand.
anything, boy.
Good. I've grown very fond of my limbs.
However,
Do you speak my language?
I would advise you not to disseminate words you do not understand.
Well, I
You
don't understand
will
a
only
thing.
look a fool.
The
possibly
Matryoshka Postal
lose
Service
your
will make sure
aforementioned
your letter doesn't
appendages.
contain I am a
errors.
journalist, and I am
Spelling
adept
errors,
at
of course.
wielding the full breadth of my glossary.
I happen to possess, within my humble archives,
This has to be some local gambling.
phrases
The
for
man has
cards.
3 glasses and a
It
lot
may
of bottles.
contain somewhat
I wonder how you play.
archaic turns of phrase, but I believe it will greatly facilitate communication with our people.
Oh, thank you, Professor. You look like someone who
Whoever happens
speaks
to
my
have a
language.
surplus of ration
Kostam
cards for
gada
sugar,
po
chocolate, or
Matryoshka
fruit,
Meh.
I will gladly accept them as compensation.
Sugar, chocolate, or fruit. I'll keep that in mind. I don't mean to be rude, but why are you sitting in this pipe?
My existence within the pipe is not punitive in nature. In lieu of an apartment, which is evidently still under construction, I received an easement to utilize this pipe.
Ah, well, obviously it's an easement. Correct. Now, what's an easement?
It means I can
Sergeant
use this
Medvedev
government
isn't
issue
letting me out of
pipe
his
until
sight.
my apartment
He's a real
building is
looky-loo.
completed. Fortunately, I am not overly ambulatory, so
A
I have
board
had no
nailed to a
cause
piece
to
of wood stuck
complain
into the
for
ground.
the past 5 years.
Nothing special. Oh, and what happened to your previous apartment?
Previously, I had lodged at the university. The greatest caesura in my life occurred when a censor, editing my latest publication
How can one
about
live
the
like
leader,
this?
replaced every
There's more and
instance
more
of
I don't like
horrific
about everyday life in
with
Matryoshka.
terrific. Some sycophant heard
Good day.
my
I
response
bet
to
you
the
also
censor,
only speak
which
Matryoshka.
only brushed I assimilated your low vernacular and pettily denounced me.
Uncool. Those sycophants are the worst.
That is how I lost my tenure as the director of the Department of Foreign Language.
I know that
Why
word.
don't you move into a
But
different apartment?
Shouldn't it be foreign
That's
languages?
already built.
Language isn't just one. There is only
you mean?
one foreign language sanctioned in Matryoshka.
Oh,
I'd
heard that was impossible under communism.
With a proposal now you can see for yourself how the educational dynamic, complete with an exhaustive explication thereof. But
Please
alas,
tell me,
I was different.
what's it like living here?
Yeah.
I feared we
Explications.
were mired in this
I hear you on that.
odious reality for good.
They can
Since
be pretty
my
rough
brethren
stuff.
have a self-destructive predilection to a persevering inquiry is
Oh,
in regard
you mean
to
walking
my
through parks in the evening in a long trench coat to
angst?
open it in front of unsuspecting journalists?
Not
Yes.
perverse, indeed, conservative, and I'm sorry that happened to you, my dear boy. I remained imperturbable. Lest those
Only if
commies
it wasn't
take
cold
pleasure
out.
at my
And
discomfort.
thank you.
I meant
we all know how
every
dilettantes can
disposition
be.
to repeat the
Also,
same
commies
mistakes.
is not the
I see.
preferred
Meanwhile,
nomenclature. Democratically
seems
challenged
there
with...
is I'm aware
saying?
of what I'm saying now.
Are you
That
implying I'm not?
grandiloquent satrap has eyes and ears everywhere.
Good.
That
I've grown very
pompous
fond of my
despot
limbs.
boy.
Ha,
However,
you're telling me.
I would
Well,
advise you not to
I hope you'll
disseminate
tell me.
words you do not understand.
Who are you talking about?
The
You
leader.
will
Only look
Oh.
a fool.
Please don't talk about the leader like
possibly lose
that. I
your
know what a despot is,
aforementioned
and he's not like that
I
at
am a
all.
journalist,
And I am adept
He
at
wields
wielding the full
absolute
breadth
power
of
and all,
my
but
glossary.
Don't try to pacify me. I have lived here for 70 years, and I know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah?
Matryoshkin
Well, I
phrases
just got
for
here,
art.
and I know exactly
may
what the leader is
contain
like.
somewhat
Good and just.
archaic
And
terms
before
of
you ask,
phrase, but
I know
I
all this
believe
because
it will
I read
greatly
about him in
facilitate
a Matryoshkin
communication
government-approved
with our
publication.
thank
I
you,
saw
Professor.
photos of him playing with
Whoever
children
happened to have
and
a
petting
surplus
sweet
of
little
ration
puppers.
cards for sugar, dear chocolate or fruit. You have been egregiously misinformed.
Sugar,
The
chocolate, or
leader
fruit.
is a bloody
that in mind.
tyrant who, between breakfast and lunch, signs the death
I don't
warrants
mean to
of
be rude,
entire
but
families
why are you sitting in
without
this pipe?
looking up from his meal, within the pipe, which is not assuredly more robust in lieu of any citizens consume.
I don't mean to lecture you, but you're just buying
I
into the lies
received an
spread by the leader's
easement to
enemies. The
utilize this
people
pipe.
love him.
Ah, well,
Except
obviously
you,
it's an
of
easement.
course. Correct.
Oh, the dash.
Now,
The people
what's an
loathe
easement?
him. It means
he is a
I can use this government
I'm sorry,
issued
but
pipe
I don't
until
believe
my
it.
apartment building is completed. I see that we are at an impasse. I am not overly ambulatory. You will soon see the truth for yourself. No cause to complain for the past 5 years.
I won't trouble you
and
anymore. What happened to your previous
Before
apartment?
you previously, I had lodged at the university. The greatest have you spoken in my life occurred dame by the censor wall, editing my
tried,
latest
but we couldn't
publication
understand
about
each
the
other.
leader. That replaced every instance of horrific with terrific. Some sycophant
Thanks
heard
for the
my
tip.
response to the censor, which only brushed against transgression and
Is this some
pettily denounced
strange,
me.
colorful doormat
Uncool.
with
Those
pictures of
sycophants are the
hard-hitting
worst.
action?
And that is how I lost my tenure in the department. And now I await my new
Oh.
allotment.
But this is Why don't you move into a different apartment?
Precisely.
One that's
I
already
only
built.
peruse periodicals of importance.
What do you mean?
There has been a housing deficit for years.
I'd heard that was impossible under
It looks
communism.
Well,
Like the architect
now you
was
can
good,
see
but
for
the construction
yourself
crew
how
botched it.
things work
Or
here.
they were drunk.
Yes.
Please tell me, What's it like living aboard nailed to a
I
piece of
feared
wood
we
stuck
were
into the...
mired in this odious reality for good. Since my brethren have a self-destructive
You have an
predilection
uncanny
to a
ability to teleport, Sergeant
perseverance.
That's
Oh, you mean walking through parks in the evening in a long trench coat to open it in front of unsuspecting journalists?
Not perverse, preservative. And I'm sorry
Now
that
that is
happened to
magical.
you, my dear boy. That sounds...
Do you speak my language?
monstrous.
Only if it wasn't cold out. And thank you.
I meant
understand a
a
thing.
predisposition to repeat the same mistakes.
I see. Wow.
Meanwhile,
Nothing happened.
it seems there is a ray of hope.
What are you saying?
Nothing
I
else
always
for
wanted
now.
to know my future.
That grandiloquent satrap has eyes and ears everywhere.
Who?
That pompous despot boy.
Do you speak my language? You're telling me. Well, I hope you'll tell me. Who are you talking about?
The leader.
Oh! Please don't talk about the leader like that. I know what a despot is, and he's not like that at all. Sure,
go.
he wields absolute power and all, but
Don't try to pacify me. I have lived here for 70 years, and I know what I'm talking about.
oh yeah? Well,
Matryoshka's not
I
so
just
hard
got
after
here.
all.
From
And
now on,
I know
it'll be my
exactly what the
second
leader
mother
is like.
tongue. Good
I'm
and
so
just.
cultured.
And before you ask, I know all this because I read about him in a Matryoshkan government-approved publication. I saw photos of him playing with children and petting sweet little puppers.
Oh, dear boy. You have been egregiously misinformed.
You
The
haven't answered my
leader
question.
is a bloody tyrant who,
What?
between breakfast and lunch, signs the death
does that mean?
warrants of entire families without looking up from his meal.
Of course I do.
Which
But
is
it's
assuredly
quite
more
complicated.
robust than any meals his citizens consume.
I don't mean to lecture you, but you're just buying into the lies spread by the leader's enemies. The people love him, except you, of course.
Balderdash! The people loathe him. He is a godless butcher.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. What is...
I see that we are at an impasse on this matter.
Anyway,
You know that
soon
answering
see the
un-
truth for yourself.
I won't trouble you any longer.
Before you depart,
Thank...
one more inquiry.
Hey, this time I
Have
didn't
you
even start the
spoken
sentence and you
with
already
the
think you know what I'm going to say.
apotropaic dame by the palace walls?
I tried, but we couldn't understand each other. You're
That will
incredible.
undoubtedly become feasible once you've familiarized yourself with the book I've granted you.
Thanks for the tip. But please don't say it out loud. It's top secret. Is this some strange, colorful doormat with pictures of hard-hitting action? A bottle? I don't think...
Not yet, but the woman
Take
demands
something
tribute.
you like.
What was that all about? But this is a comic book.
Sometimes the words just flow on their
I
own,
only
and I
peruse
don't.
periodicals of importance.
It's also unclear whether they concern the past or what is yet to be. The answer to your next question.
It looks crooked. Like
Hey,
the architect was
you
good,
said you'd
but
stop
the
doing
construction crew
that.
botched it.
Right.
Or they were drunk.
yes.
How
Under
a
Josviak's
board
floor,
nailed to a piece
there's
of
a
wood stuck into
hidden
the...
door. The one waiting
is
for his
Metro
son will tell you where to run.
Wait,
You have an uncanny ability to teleport, Sergeant Vietiev.
That's
I'd like to...
Beware of your shadow, Ivan.
Okay. Thanks for speaking with me.
Carlos tries again.
See a vision clearly.
Now they have this magic book.
Do you speak my language?
Wave radio at the station.
understand a thing.
Is safe.
Wow. Nothing happened. I always wanted to know my future.
All right, Wheeler.
Good day.
Hey, not now. I'm getting ready.
All right, all right. Do you speak my
come
language?
I'll hang up the banner once I'm ready.
Wait, maybe I need to read it. The Never-Ending Dictionary. Here we go.
Citizen, wasting time on reading proclamations lowers your effectiveness. Be effective, stop reading.
Matryoshka's not so hard
Act
after all.
Minute? From now on, it'll
I
be my
think that's a
second
souvenir
mother
from the
tongue.
previous war.
I'm so cultured.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Comrade
you?
Ivan,
I am
we need
waiting.
to wait a bit before they'll let us into the
Some of my
palace.
enemies-
They haven't finished the
Someone-
exercises yet.
You haven't
Okay,
answered my
but
question.
I'm Evan, not Ivan.
I am your yellow light bulb.
What does that mean?
The question is, do you know why you are here?
Of course I do. But it's quite complicated.
You can call me the diviner.
How did...
How did I know your name? I know it.
That's impossible.
Smells of
It's
flower.
possible. I am a certified gypsy fortune teller. I specialize in rumpology. But in the field,
I
it's
don't know if
easier
that's for
me
him.
to use a crystal ball.
I
What
don't
is
know.
Talk to
rumpology
him.
is divination.
Good day. I'm Evan.
I knew
From
it.
the
You know
West.
that answering un-
Well,
Welcome, sir.
questions is
I'm
everything.
Anatoly,
I'm
a miller from the
It's
village
a
of
curse.
Leader's Rear End.
Could
I start
That's in the
doing
west too, although it's often
You're welcome.
assumed to be in the south.
Hey, this time I didn't even start the
Is it
sentence
far?
and you already think you know what I'm going to say.
At least 15 minutes by horse.
Zero.
And my old
Three.
nag really
Okay.
scared.
Three.
Then I'm
You're
much further away.
incredible.
I'm from...
I get
Beyond
it.
the Iron
But
Curtain.
let's talk about you.
Oh,
I
damn.
know why.
Then you gotta be
But
real
please don't say it out
worldly,
loud.
though. I bet you've even seen a pair of
You don't know
winning
the
shoes.
method.
Buckles on.
Take this.
A bottle.
Anyhow,
I don't think...
Not yet, but
I'm here
the
waiting
woman
on
demands
my...
tribute.
What was that all about?
Up by
I'm
those
unclear
sons of
with it.
bitches
Sometimes
somewhere in
the
that
words just
fancy
flow on their
pants.
own, and I don't
Big
get
head of
control
hair.
over it.
Talks like he has a
So
mouthful of
unclear
greasy
whether
marbles.
they concern
That's
the
him!
past
Oh!
or what is
Then
yet
I've
to
met
be.
him. He gave me something to confirm his identity.
Next
Hot
question.
damn! Hey!
Let's see
You
what
said
you
you'd
gave
stop doing that.
Yeah, right. How can I help you?
Hot damn, that really is from my son.
I told you.
Under
He
just
gave
the
it to me in
explore.
exchange for helping him
There's a
escape.
hidden door.
He said if
the
I gave it to
one
you,
waiting
you
for
help-
his son
And you helped him
will
escape?
tell you where
Yes!
to run.
Heroically. Well,
Okay.
I freed him. All he has to do is wait for an opening, sleep
I'd like
in the
to-
hotel, avoid the guards, and
Beware of
run
your
to freedom.
shadow,
I
Ivan.
did most of the
Okay.
heavy lifting, though.
Hot damn.
Thanks for speaking.
That's
with me.
great news. Forgive me for standing this way, but
Vision
I gotta
clearly.
pretend that hotel don't mean nothing. What can I help you with?
I have a very urgent mission. It's top secret, so don't tell anyone. I'm talking like
pinky
promise secret.
Sure thing.
I need to get to the metro undetected.
I see. The bastards are mighty watchful around here, but I heard there are old passages that can take you where you're
I
trying
really
to go.
Good day.
In fact,
Hey,
one
not
of them
now.
is
I'm getting
supposedly
ready.
under
All
old
right, all right.
Newswick's
I'll
house.
come back. Can you take me
I'll
to meet
hang
him?
up the banner
Meeting?
once I'm ready.
You want to go to the cemetery? He died 3 years ago. I thought you wanted to go to the metro.
How would I possibly know? What about his house?
They knocked it down, building a residential
Citizen,
complex.
wasting
there now.
time on reading proclamations
well then, I
lowers your
suppose I
effectiveness.
reckon know where it's
Be
hiding.
effective.
I have
Stop reading. I mean, I think I know where it is. Boy, I pick up accents easily.
Achtung,
Thanks for the
Minion.
info. I think that's a souvenir from the previous.